Hello and welcome my friend, and how are you doing? Hello my friend again, and next I am talking to you that what is this car's oil filter and how we can test that is this our filter really working, that do we have so good oil filter what takes those dirty particles away in this our engine and motor oil. And I have in here in my hand there is this Toyota Camry's oil filter, and this filter this has been used like 1 to 2 years and something like 10,000 miles or 15,000 kilometers is the amount what has been used. And this filter is, when I looked at filter, there is no any Toyota's logos, and that means that this is something aftermarket filter. And when we are using that kind of aftermarket filter, there is, my friend, always risk that these filter they can be quite bad and poor quality. And like in that filter, there is some Chinese text and then English text and then some German text and there is text that Herbert Bush. And I think that is this some George W. Bush, US President's some neighbor and relatives who is making these oil filters, because this brand is unknown to me. But let's check that is there anything in inside, and this is my idea that when you are planning to purchase these oil filters, it is always to good also check that what is this quality, because I have heard that in some Chinese companies they do oil filters to like Toyota Camry cars what are selling in US, and there's only material what they are selling is this plastic cover, and that means that this inside area is empty. And that's I recommend to you, my friend, that you will check always when you are purchasing non-brand oil filters, that is there anything in inside, in same way as we think that we have to be in our head something else than only air or water in our head, because it is good to check that what is this filter element in inside. And next I am planning to show you that what is this Herbert Bush elements quality in inside, and let's go to do that. And I am planning to cut that away and we can see that is there anything, and let's go to do that next. Okay, and here is this my filter element, and here is my workbench in here, and then I am planning to do so that I insert that my filter in that position in here, in that way, and then or is this better maybe in that way? In that way, this is good. And then I am planning to cut that my filter is right in here. And now I think that I can actually try first that cutting in my this metal saw in that way, and let's look at how it happens, because this is I have high quality blade and this is weak metal, and we can see that is there anything in it. And this very wet. Then I cut this again. And this works actually really fast. Okay, and filter is almost done. Only small. Okay, good. Now filter is fine. And let's go to look that filter closer. Okay, and there is this my filter, and I cut that. And first step is that I take this cover out, and there is spring, and this oil filter works so that oil goes in that hole, and then it comes with these small holes back in this engine. This is like coming, it drains in here, and then it goes through these small holes back in engine. And there is idea that this is security valve, and there is this filter element. And in that part I can say that this is not totally dummy, because there are some filters what are in only that position, that there is only these metallic covers. But in that my filter there is still this particle, and oil goes in here and there is that area. In the central area there is this possibility that normally this valve in central area in here, it should opens in that way if this oil, there is this security valve when this, if there is this too much pressure. But now this is the filter element in here where this oil goes through, and I think that we can also check that filter element inside status, that how much there is this material, and I cut that also. Yeah, let's look what we can see. Okay, and oil comes in here, and then it goes through this filter, this paper element. And I think that in here we have quite okay this paper element, and it is actually quite big. Then I take this all parts away. We can see that all of this area, this purpose is to clean this our oil, and oil goes through this paper element. And this element is same idea like in coffee machine when we do coffee, that this coffee and oil goes through that. And this material filters those small oil particles away. Okay, and then when I like to assemble that back, I need to install, there is the starting point, then this part, and then this filter element back, and then this element here inside, that way, and then this cover back, and as we can see, this is, we need to weld that thing if we need to reuse, but this is not too good anymore reuse, because we need to also replace this paper element in same way. And now I cut that. But there is of course possibility to reuse that thing if we have time. Okay, that kind of oil filter check info, and please check that in your filters there is this high quality parts in inside, and I think that this looks quite okay, not totally bad. Okay, thank you for watching and have a nice day to you.